Picture this. You're sitting across from her, heart racing, captivated by her charm. Little do you know, you're in the crosshairs of a woman so cunning, so unpredictable, that even seasoned players would think twice. Welcome to the world of the most dangerous women to date. Buckle up, because this isn't just about romance. It's a wild ride through the labyrinth of love where the stakes are high and the consequences, well, they can be life-altering. In this video, we'll delve into the type of women who can sweep you off your feet and leave you questioning your sanity. What makes a woman dangerous? Is it her allure, her intelligence, or perhaps that tantalizing hint of mystery? Spoiler alert, it's all of the above. These women possess a magnetic energy that draws men in, but once you're hooked, the real game begins. Let's kick it off with the manipulator. You know her, the one who can twist words like a seasoned author crafting a bestseller. She knows how to play on your emotions, making you feel like the hero of her story, while subtly scripting her own. Before you know it, you're dancing to her tune, and it's a tune you never wanted to learn. With every compliment, she expertly weaves a web of dependencies, making it hard to break free. You'll find yourself second-guessing your feelings, unsure whether they're genuine or the result of her intricate mind games. Just when you think you've seen through her facade, she pulls you back in with charm and charisma. Ultimately, you must ask yourself, are you the author of your own story, or merely a character in hers? Her allure is captivating, but beware of the hidden strings that come with her affection. In the end, you might realize that the only real story being told is the one she wants you to follow. Then there's the commitment phobe. She's got that adventurous spirit that makes every date feel like a thrilling escape. But don't be fooled. Her idea of commitment is as slippery as a bar of soap, and just when you think you've got a hold on her, she slips away, leaving you gasping for air. If you're looking for stability, she's the perfect storm you never saw coming. Her idea of relationships is more like a series of fleeting encounters than a lasting bond. You might find yourself caught in a whirlwind of excitement, but it's a ride that never seems to end at a destination. While she may offer spontaneity and exhilaration, those moments can quickly turn into an emotional abyss. Are you ready to chase after someone who always seems to be running away? As the thrill of the chase fades, you may find yourself longing for something solid that she simply cannot provide. In the end, you must decide if the adrenaline rush is worth the uncertainty that accompanies it. Now, let's talk about the drama queen. Every encounter is a roller coaster ride filled with emotional highs and gut-wrenching lows. One minute you're on cloud nine, and the next you're plummeting into a valley of chaos. If your heart can handle the turbulence, then step right up. But fair warning, buckle your seatbelt, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Her life is a constant performance, and you are often cast as the supporting actor in her one-woman show. One moment you'll be the hero, and the next you'll be the villain, depending on her mood. If you crave stability, her unpredictable nature can leave you feeling dizzy and disoriented. So ask yourself, can you truly handle this emotional roller coaster, or are you ready to get off at the next stop? The thrill might be exhilarating, but the emotional toll could leave you questioning your sanity. Ultimately, you must weigh the excitement against the emotional upheaval that accompanies every twist and turn. Don't forget the enigma. She's the riddle wrapped in a mystery, leaving you constantly guessing. Her life is a puzzle, and you're desperate to solve it. Just when you think you've pieced it together, she throws in a curveball that leaves you more confused than ever. Are you up for the challenge, or will you find yourself lost in her labyrinth? Every layer you uncover seems to lead to another deeper layer, pulling you further into her intriguing world. Conversations with her often feel like a chess game, where every word has meaning and every silence speaks volumes. The thrill of discovery is intoxicating, but so is the frustration of never quite knowing where you stand. Will you cherish the chase or tire of the endless mystery? As you navigate her complexities, you may find that the answers you seek are just as elusive as she is. In the end, you must decide if the pursuit of understanding is worth the emotional investment. Next up is the gold digger. She's charming and elegant, but there's a catch. She's got her eyes on your wallet, not your heart. Every date feels like a transaction, and her affection is as genuine as a $3 bill. If you're not careful, you may end up paying a price far greater than you anticipated. Her interest seems to fade when your financial situation takes a dip, revealing her true colors. You'll find yourself questioning whether your connection is based on love or merely financial gain. With her, extravagant dates and lavish gifts are expected, and your worth is measured by your bank balance. Can you navigate this world of superficiality without losing sight of your own values? Ultimately, you might discover that genuine affection is a rarity, overshadowed by her materialistic desires. Are you willing to invest in a relationship that comes with strings attached? And let's not overlook the social media queen. She's got a knack for curating the perfect online persona, drawing you in with glamorous posts and enviable adventures. But behind that perfect filter lies a chaotic reality that you'll be forced to navigate. Can you handle the unfiltered truth, or will you fall victim to her online facade? Her life appears picture perfect, yet you soon discover the cracks hidden beneath the surface. Conversations revolve around likes, shares, and followers, leaving little room for genuine connection. Every outing feels like a photo shoot, and if it's not documented, did it even happen? Can you find authenticity in a relationship built on curated moments, or will you crave something more real? As you peel back the layers of her online persona, you may realize that the reality is far less glamorous than the facade she presents. Will you be able to connect with the real woman behind the screen, or will the illusion consume you? Now, there's the jealous type. She's passionate and fiery, but that passion can easily turn into a flame that scorches everything in its path. If you dare to look at another woman, prepare for a meltdown that rivals the hottest of reality TV dramas. Are you ready for a relationship that feels more like a battlefield than a partnership? Her jealousy can be suffocating, creating an atmosphere of distrust that lingers like a dark cloud. You might find yourself constantly apologizing, trying to soothe her insecurities rather than enjoying the relationship. While her intensity can be thrilling at first, it often morphs into a constant struggle for reassurance. Can love truly flourish in a space filled with possessiveness, or will you find yourself yearning for freedom? In the end, you may discover that love should uplift, not entrap, and question if this relationship is worth the emotional toll. Are you prepared to fight for your happiness in a relationship that feels more like a prison than a partnership? Let's not forget the unstable artist. She's creative, expressive, and utterly unpredictable. One moment she's a muse, inspiring you with her brilliance, and the next, she's a tempest, spiraling into emotional chaos. If you enjoy living on the edge and appreciate the beauty of madness, this might just be your perfect match. Her passion can be intoxicating, igniting a fire within you that you never knew existed. However, that same passion may also lead to bouts of despair that leave you questioning your own sanity. You'll quickly learn that her emotional landscape is as unpredictable as her artistic creations, making each day a new adventure. Are you prepared to embrace the chaos, or will the unpredictability wear you down? As you navigate her highs and lows, you may find that the beauty of her art is mirrored in the complexity of her emotions. In the end, you must decide if the exhilaration is worth the risk of emotional upheaval. Then there's the control freak. She's got her life together. At least that's what she wants you to believe. She'll plan every detail of your dates, leaving no room for spontaneity. But beware, her need for control can stifle your spirit, making you feel like a pawn in her meticulously crafted game. So, are you ready to surrender your freedom for the illusion of stability? While her organizational skills can lead to seamless experiences, they often come at the cost of genuine connection. You may find yourself longing for those carefree moments that she deems too risky to entertain. Every aspect of your relationship becomes a checklist, and spontaneity feels like a forbidden fruit. Will you embrace the structure or rebel against the confines of her carefully curated life? As you navigate her tightly controlled world, you may realize that the beauty of love often lies in its unpredictability. Ultimately, you must decide if the price of stability is worth your personal freedom. Next, we have the self-proclaimed queen. She walks into a room and all eyes are on her. She commands attention and she knows it. But as you'll soon realize, being with her often feels like being part of her entourage rather than an equal partner. Can you handle the pressure of being in her spotlight, or will you fade into the background? Her confidence can be captivating, yet it often overshadows your own presence. You might find yourself playing the role of her biggest fan, supporting her ambitions while your own dreams take a back seat. As her partner, your identity may become intertwined with hers, leaving you to wonder where you end and she begins. Are you ready to share the spotlight, or do you crave a partnership built on mutual recognition? And finally, the emotional vampire. She drains your energy with her constant need for validation and attention. Every conversation revolves around her struggles, her needs, and her desires. If you're not careful, you'll find yourself exhausted, wondering where your own needs have gone. While her vulnerability may draw you in, it often leaves you feeling depleted and unappreciated. You might end up as her emotional crutch, providing support while your own feelings are pushed aside. Her dependency can create a toxic cycle where your kindness is taken for granted, leading to resentment over time. Are you willing to sacrifice your own emotional well-being for the sake of her constant need for reassurance? Ultimately, you must decide whether you can maintain your own sense of self in a relationship that demands so much. Will you find the strength to reclaim your energy, or will you continue to feed her insatiable need for attention? A relationship with her could leave you questioning if love should always feel like an emotional drain rather than a source of upliftment. These women may be dangerous, but they're also fascinating. Each one offers a unique blend of excitement and peril, drawing you into their world like moths to a flame. But remember, with every thrilling ride comes a risk, and not all adventures end with happily ever after. So, why wait? Dive deep into the thrilling exploration of these dangerous women and figure out if you're ready to risk it all or if it's time to steer clear. The choice is yours, and the adventure awaits.